Are you caught in a whirlwind of tasks, feeling like life's just an endless to do list? Today, we're flipping the script. Join me as we explore how my return on time framework can transform your daily grind into a melody of meaningful moments. It's time to conduct your life's greatest symphony starting right now. Picture me as the king of multitasking, adeptly spinning plates of endless tasks. But in truth, I used to be a performer in a blindfolded juggling act. I was the servant of many and the king of none. Does that sound familiar? Stumbling upon the return on time principle was like a light piercing through my, well, let's just call it ADHD, unfocused, unproductive disorder, guiding me into a simple of more purposeful action. So strap in as we decode the magic of return on time or ROT into three actionable steps that will redefine your life and your career. Investing in the few things that matter the most. Step one, embrace your limits. It's about acknowledging the symphony of life isn't about hitting all notes at once, but playing the right notes at the right times. Oliver Berkman's insights in his book, 4,000 Weeks, which is just a fantastic book, shines a light on a profound truth. Acknowledging our finite nature isn't a constraint, but really a liberation. It's about making peace with the fact that some lawns will remain unkempt and some kitchens cluttered as we focus our energies on what truly amplifies our unique life's symphony. You won't have the time to do everything. So just get rid of that thought. You absolutely won't. Why? Because at some point, you'll be dead. That's the reality of our truth. There's a very factual end to all of this. So you need to accept that there will be a few things that matter the most throughout your life. And you need to go all in on those things. Step two, craft your daily return on time checklist by deciding the 10 areas where you must invest your time every single day. Call them habits, call them whatever you want. But this checklist is not a mere enumeration of tasks, but a strategic alignment of daily activities with one's core values, mental fortitude, physical health, and life's overarching ambition. They're integral to establishing good habits for work and life. It's about making every single action count, ensuring that the precious currency of time is invested wisely, not just spent. It is not something that you're going to get back. Whether it's dedicating time to family or enhancing your mental capabilities or ensuring physical rigor, each item on your personal daily rock checklist is a step towards a richer life. So take some time, but decide on 10 priorities you'll do every day that fall into these categories: your core values alignment, physical well-being, mental enrichment, emotional balance, spiritual grounding, and professional development. I explain each one of these in more detail if you go to the URL in the description. But just remember, everyone is different, and so are the seasons of life. And some of these will shift like the tide in the ocean. And that's okay. Here's how my checklist looks. Yes, you can have all of these fancy task lists. You can have a big notebook, or however you want to do it. I laminated an index card because I hate that I have to look at my task list or this list of 10 on the computer. I want to separate myself from the computer and my phone as much as possible. So it's on a laminated index card. And I've listed all of my 10 priorities for the day. Like, for example, exercise is my number one. Wellness is my number one because without me, I'm nothing. I can't be a great father, a great husband, a great son and brother, and leader if I cannot get my wellness in order. And it makes me feel better, so I act better. Next is playing with my kids. And the next is showing my spouse love and being grateful. Others for my mental capability is writing, creating. Another is meditate and breathe properly. Others practice jujitsu. That is a goal in this season of my life. That might not be the case forever. So that might change. Read and take literature notes. Now, I have a few others on professional goals that I would like to push forward and pursue. So it's listed, and I try to get all of these done every single day. If I can get these done, it is a fantastic day that will compound over time. Step 3 is then zoom in on your near-term goals with purposeful priorities. Define what success looks like in the coming weeks or months or even year for you. Break these goals down into pivotal actions. These are your stepping stones for your near, midterm, and long-term goals. Schedule dedicated time blocks for these tasks as if they're the most important meetings of your life. These purposeful priorities get attention every day as well, and you'll track your progress meticulously. A simple checklist, fine, or a detailed tracker can keep you aligned and focused on the few priorities that matter the most. There's a theme there. Be ready to adapt. Obviously, the path to your goals may need recalibration and rethinking and re-strategizing, and that's fine. But once you know your goals and the pivotal actions to achieve them, you'll integrate these priorities into your daily rock checklist, making each day a purposeful stride toward your great vision. Again, here's how mine looks. At the very bottom, I have invest 90 minutes in a goal aligned project, or yours could state that you're going to focus and accomplish 3 of your purposeful priorities every single day. Your raw checklist stays consistent. Every day, your purposeful priorities may change, but you're only going to choose 3. Some days you might get 2 out of the 3, but you're going to really push to get those 3 things done. You're going to get a lot of whirlwind and a lot of distraction coming your way. If you these things done first or prioritize them among everything else outside of your checklist, you will start to see progress on your goals. It's when we allow distractions to overcome us or the next shiny object to blind us, that's when we don't see progress. So if you're investing in your return on time, the 10 things that really matter the most to you, showing love, investing in your wellness, building your mental capabilities, de-stressing, whatever it might be for you. And then you apply some of that mental attention and energy to also priorities that push your goals forward. I mean, how can you not say that was an amazing day? And you do that every single day, magic happens. It's like it happens overnight. It's really incredible when you invest in your return on time. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to rate your daily rock. As every day concludes, you'll rate your return on time. You'll tally your 10 daily rock priorities with a goal of getting 8 or more of them done in a day. If you get 8 done, 80% of them, you're only 20% rotten, which is always a win. You invested your time wisely. Those returns compound over days, months, and years. Just imagine if you do these every single day without skipping a beat. Remember, not every priority is a long-winded task. They can be as simple as showing your spouse love every day when you wake up, telling your children you love them, or going outside and playing with your children for an hour every day, or meditating for 5 minutes to de-stress, or reading 5 pages of a book, which is so small and simple, but it gets done, which aligns with your goals. These aren't just tasks. These are powerful deposits into your life's category accounts. So I added a link to download the raw audit in the description below to help you get started and flesh out some ideas. But taking that audit and creating a simple no card checklist you can take everywhere with you is powerful. It's very easy to get started. Then each day becomes an opportunity to make significant strides towards your ambitions, ensuring that your work in life aren't just busy, but truly productive and fulfilling. It's about your purpose driven action. The journey from chaotic flurry of tasks to a harmonious symphony of meaningful moments in action isn't about doing more or hustling harder. It's about doing what matters, transforming your daily chaos into a meaningful melody is just within reach, within a note card. You just got to think about it and put it on paper and start to execute it. So start with these expanded steps to craft your return on time or ROT checklist and redefine your productivity, your life, and your career. Like I said, for a deeper dive, check the link in the description below. It explains this in text form and you can internalize it a little bit better. And if this resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, share it, whatever you need to do. I would like to hear how you're composing your life symphony in the comments. Let's turn that hustle into harmony. You can do both.